a second. I'll show you why I like using mixed loadouts on my Connie in particular. I mean, what am I wearing? Going to pick an armor setup in Pyro. I don't need any extra armor when I go there. I'm in a spaceship, my guy. Plus, in the off chance, I got my pistol. I got like 20 mags. And my little healing juice. We're solid. No worries in the world right now.
Welcome to Roman Space Industries. Enjoy the ride.
Alright.
System check.
So with the Connies, I've been doing this for a while.
System off. Welcome to Roman Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
So I don't really care a whole lot about, you know, metas and the most DPS and all that. I kind of have a psychological element to why I do things as well. I like things to feel good when I play and also seem somewhat effective. So with this, we have 4 beams. They're a little different. They have 2 velocities, so you have 2 pips when you fight, right? And let's say, you know, I also think this could be useful in the future with engineering. But when I'm fighting people, I have the 2 pips, and I shoot one of the pips delays. So you have 2 different trajectories for your rounds, 2 different speeds. Then when they try to dodge around, instead of aiming at them, I like aim around them. And I end up peppering small targets with fire, and it keeps their shields down to some degree. But the real reason I like it is, say, right now we're at like half power. I hold down. They're both firing at the same time, right? And you see that one ends and starts recharging before the other one ends. And it fully charges, and then you go back to the first one. And then you go back to the other one. And then if they want to strafe or something, you just hit them with all 4 guns all at once. Now, do I know if that's the most effective thing? I mean, it's probably not. But being able to consistently fire like 99% of the time and never having to sit there and recharge and reload and like missing an opportunity to hit somebody, I like that a whole lot more, right? And with engineering, there's always the possibility that we have to reduce power to get less pips in something. So even like 61, it might be a little low. Still firing. It's a little low, but it's manageable, right? And then at the max power, so we got like 131 rounds. plenty of ammo to do whatever on this. But the main thing is just overwhelming firepower, and you can just keep hammering and hammering and hammering, and it works all right against fighters and stuff. I don't need 4 size 5s to kill a fighter. Again, I think 2 size 5s is perfectly fine. 4 size 5s is fine as well. But bigger targets, the pip doesn't really even matter. So if you're going up against a bigger target, this just makes it to where you never stop firing. As soon as their shields are down, it's constant non-stop fire in the back. So there's never any opportunity for their shields to try and come back up. Turrets, I like having ballistics. Frees up more power for the front, but sometimes I run distortions as well, because you can have like a ship come in, you down its shields with the front guns, and then the distortions can disable it and you can kind of swing on it and kill it. And it's useful for like taking out NPC ships and not destroying them if you want to like steal their cargo or something, if you happen to have people on board. So that's kind of like the 2 things I like to run on this. And then usually like cross-section size 1 missiles and rattlers. So you can kind of like overwhelm people with missiles. Like if you have a co-pilot or something, you should be able to rapid fire some missiles out on somebody, plus the rapid fire from the lasers. And then the size 3 guns, in my head, they're primarily for like defense, so I wouldn't really worry about using them for offense. If you're in a pinch and you really need some guns to help you out, put some people on the turret. If you happen to have people on the ship, not a big deal. But I gotta head to Pyro. Y'all guys have a good one.